Some may say this is the best out the trilogy. Some would say it's the worst out the trilogy. I don't know. Let's get into 28 years later. This is directed by Danny Boyle, written by Alice Garland. It's been damn near 28 years since the first one came out. This is your boy Talk with Spirit. If this your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about 28 years later. 28 years later stars Aaron Taylor-Joy and Jodie Comer. They stay in this village where they stay away from the infected. There's still the infected out there. There's been no cure. And the infected went from hunting and eating people to like now they're eating animals. And they're eating it in the most gruesome way. And Aaron Taylor Johnson decided to take his son out to kill the infected, but end up running into a bunch of different turmoil and eventually running into, like, I guess you call him the infected alpha, basically the alpha of all the infected that's hard to kill and very tough and has a very big penis. But, you know, whatever. But, and his son, like, makes a conscious decision that he feels like there's some things his dad is holding from him, and he decided, and his mother, played by Jodie Comer, is sick, and he decides to go out. There's a doctor out there that they want to find and try to go out and try to find a doctor to help get his mother sick, and that's when things start kicking off. It's been 2 sequels. I think the last sequel, 28 weeks later, came out back in 2004, 2005, whenever. I know the first one came out 2002. So, yeah, this is a mixed bag for me. I don't know how to feel about this movie. I came out the theater just like feeling like, hey, you know, there was some interesting things going on there. First of all, the way he shot it, the edits, the way it looked. Typical Danny Boyle, always trying things, always trying to invent new things, trying new ideas. There was a hint of nostalgia with the stop time shooting. When they shooting the arrows and they do a little stop time thing, that's like a throwback to the 2000s. Maybe he didn't get a chance to do it in none of his films back then, but he did it in this film, and I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. That was some typical Danny Boyle things that went in here. He's always trying things, and he shot this with an iPhone camera, so I definitely wanted to see that. It definitely has that iPhone flare, the lens, and everything about it. It looks really good. The way he shot the infected, everything. The acting, the boy was the standout in this movie. Shout out to him because he was the lead. Aaron Taylor Johnson was good, but he wasn't in this movie that long. Maybe he was streaming. He was filming Craven the Hunter while he was doing this. I don't know. Jodie Comer, she was great in it. She didn't really have much to do because her character was going through some stuff in the film. And overall, I feel like there was some great ideas in this film, but the story and the pacing, and just, you know, like 28 days later was like nuance because the zombie genre was not in the 2000s. It wasn't like this big thing. It was kind of fell off in the 90s. We didn't hear nothing about zombie movies. This was the movie that kind of reinvented the wheel, changed some things up. Instead of zombies moving slow, they move fast, and then instead of calling them zombies, they called the infected. This was a new take back then. Now, fast forward, we done had all this zombie stuff happen, infected stuff happen, different takes on things, and this film is like a mixed bag of treats. There's things I like about it, and there's things I dislike about it. Overall, the dislike is the story. It was just all over the place. So much things. And then there was like a spiritual aspect to the film too. I can't explain it. You'll know it when you see it, if you go see it. But I don't know. I feel like maybe this shouldn't have came out, or maybe they should have came out years ago. But and then too, the way it ended like, okay, they gonna probably continue this story. I don't know. I know that Cillian Murphy said that he's working on something, a sequel to this with Nina DeCosta directing it. So the way it ended, it felt like they're gonna do another one if this does well. But I left out the theater just like, Oh man, I don't know how to feel about it. Like I said, there was some great ideas in this movie, but the execution on the story just did not take, and then the pacing of it. And then there were just some things in there that just happened that I was just like, huh? What? So I don't know. I think I don't want to tell you to go stream it. I think you should go see it in the theater because, like I said, there are some cool things that happen in this movie. You won't get that type of experience being at home looking at it. You should go to the theater and watch it. If you got nothing better to do with your time and just need to get out the house, take a little date somewhere, see something a little bit scary. It's not that scary, but just something a little bit gross. Not that gross, but yeah, something interesting. You get what I'm saying. So anyway, that's my thoughts on 28 Years Later. It was a mixed bag. I give it 6.5 out of 10. It's not terrible, but it ain't great. But I still think it's worth for you to go check it out and give your own thoughts to it. And while you edit, before you go see it, you need to go see the other two films so you'll know what's going on in this one. So if you did see it, tell me what you think. Comment down below. And I don't know, man. Just felt like I was like, I don't know how to feel, but that's my thoughts on it. See y'all soon.